Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Dobroslav in Bosnia. Goal of forming the Kingdom of Bosnia. I thought I was doing quite well in episode. This is Strat Chat, by the way. My name's Martin. I thought I was doing quite well in episode 1, and then I got the comments. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody who commented. I love it when people comment and tell me what I'm doing wrong, or even occasionally maybe sometimes what we're doing right. But before I talk about those things, can I point out that the key goal of today's episode is to become the Duke of Upper Bosnia, which means we need this county here, and we are currently trying to get a claim on it and waiting for a truce to expire with the guy that currently holds it, and that's going to take both those things taking roughly 2 years. I think we might get the claim slightly before the truce runs out. And if we become the Duke, that will be very shortly after that we'll end the episode. If it looks like we're not going to come to do it for some reason, everything goes wrong, then we will end the episode. So a few things I wanted to talk about. The first person I wanted to mention was Koyos90. Thank you, made very, very useful points. The first one is that he noticed that I said I was thinking there's no point in developing Ilvina, which is my capital, because longer term I'm probably going to put the capital somewhere else. He said, well, you'd be mad. You've got 4 holdings in there. It's a pretty good capital. Did occur to me that Vysoki has 5, and Vrobshana, they also have 5. So I think those would be actual, not all 3 of these would be good choices. But my original plan of kind of moving it down to the coast. No, let's stick to these mountainous holdings. It was also Koyos90 who pointed out, and I was a little bit embarrassed about this, that Srebrenica has a mine. Okay, and it's a pretty good mine. We have got 5 gold per month, plus 10% weapon effectiveness for siege engines, as well as 20% taxes for the whole county, and some development growth. I think that's absolutely, there's no doubt I want to be holding this. I mean, at the moment it's this chap here. He may as well carry on holding it for the time being, but longer term I think we have to get rid of him. We have to get rid of him and take it over and build those mines, and that's what we're going to be doing. However, I can't yet use my steward. There's not much point in using my steward to develop these lands, even though they are going to end up my key domain lands, because I have a different culture. So I'm actually Serbian, but all of my lands are Bosnian. I don't want to become Bosnian. I thought about changing to Bosnian, but it's actually not such a good culture as Serbian. So what I'm aiming to do, and I won't be doing it in today's episode, but I might be beginning to move towards it, is I'm going to be diverging the culture. I'm going to have to find a couple of these to drop. I mean, probably will be religious patronage. I think I might want to keep hold of Coney Raiders and experiment with them a little bit. I like stalwart defenders, staunch traditionalists. Maybe that's one of the ones that we'll be getting rid of. And we're going to be getting hold of some really, really cheap ones. Let's just have a quick look in here. Also, of course, it gives us a chance to pick what we want here. But yeah, for example, what I want is mountainous benefits. Now, my understanding is the mountain benefits are relatively cheap. Here we are, 2,000 mountain homes. Quarries are better. I'm not going to go through it. There's a whole range of kind of benefits, basically. Building construction costs down 10%. I mean, that's actually really, really good. And there is another one somewhere. Maybe it's Highland Warriors. Okay, so I think that's also only 2,000. So I think if I can switch to these things, what will happen is that some of these counties will convert to my kind of new culture. I'll be the head of it, which will be a lot better than being kind of nobody in the Serbian culture. I'm going to shrink my head a little bit because I'm not sure if you can see everything that I'm pointing at. That's way too small. You need to see me. There we go. Okay, you probably don't need that in your life. So that's all of that thinking really comes out of these points that Koyos90 made to me. So what I'm really thinking about doing is creating this Clumia, Upper Bosnia, Lower Bosnia, forming the kingdom, and eventually giving it a clear, unique and distinctive culture that's different to everybody else's in the area. The next person I want to mention who was very, very helpful really was Chris. Pointed out two important things, both of which I had completely missed, that in order to found the Kingdom of Bosnia, you cannot be a king. So my current plan, or my plan up to when Chris wrote, was to take over, to usurp the title of the King of Croatia from my liege. That just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work, and it wouldn't work because it would mean I wouldn't be able to form the Kingdom of Bosnia. So that's out. The other thing he pointed out, which I 100% didn't realise, is that in order to unite the South Slavs, I can't be an emperor. So that's something else to remember. You know, after I've founded the Kingdom of Bosnia, assuming I do that, I need to remember not to become an emperor until I've united the Slavs. Ankara was brilliant. I'm going to be taking advantage of this today. Ankara pointed out how, because I'm gregarious, I love feasts, and kind of if I can have even quite an inexpensive feast. I'm going to be doing it kind of early on in the episode today, I think, an inexpensive feast. I'll see how cheaply I can do a feast. It should be that I'll lose a lot of stress, and this is going to go right down. A little bit later on, if I find myself with gold and a plum, I might even, play the game of being a little bit stressed. But at the moment, I'm going to have feasts to get rid of it. And you'll see something else that I'll be planning to do at those feasts too. Elira pointed out that I should change my religion. I'm not changing my religion, Elira. What are you talking about? Getting gold from this patriarch that I have? Well, she's right, and this is why. If you look at my religion, Orthodoxy, you can see right next to it, this area covers most of the area of Bosnia, most of the area that has Bosnian culture, Christiani. All I need, in fact, I think I can, all I need to do to convert to Christiani is press convert to faith. I think that's pretty good. I'd quite like these three chaps to convert to as well. So I'm going to do my best. Now, this guy, he's virtually there. There's only one. The only reason he won't convert is because of the difference in learning of 1. So if I put my queen later on, when I'm ready to do this, if I put my queen onto patronage, that will add 3 to my learning, and Baron Mishlav will come along. Megra of Duvno, he's obviously coming anyway. These guys I probably need to convince. So I think this guy needs to like me more. He's my Chancellor. So I'm going to sway him. And the other guy I'm going to invite to my feast and see if I can get him on side. Why is this absolutely brilliant? It's absolutely brilliant because what it means is that if I can do all of this, I'm going to have my unique culture completely concurrent. Is that the word? Well, completely covering the same area as Bosnia, with the same unique language that's unique to the region, and I will kind of be the king of that kind of created that, and I think that's really kind of exciting and fun. The other thing is, the other reason I want to change is there's a grand cathedral. It took me ages to find out what I needed to be to build the grand cathedral, but actually it's really, really simple. Other faiths, Christiani, there it is, Vysoki, it's actually a holy site of the Christiani religion. I've also looked carefully, and I'm only astray to the massive Catholic religion that's above us and the massive Orthodox religion that's below us. So I think we should be relatively safe. It also means if we get taken over perhaps by Byzantine, we'll only get vassalized by them. We won't lose all our titles and lose the game. So I think we're relatively safe to do it. Next thing that I've got to do before we get started properly, and I feel like I'm such an idiot about this, no one actually pointed this out, and I dare say people were thinking it. I kept forgetting to change my spy master. I thought I'd done it. Frida is obviously a better spy master. So in 3 months we hopefully will start getting some secrets coming in, and that will be really good. Then the other thing I really want to do is I want to engage my liege. Okay, so my liege has been in prison pretty much ever since I got back from the first pilgrimage. Before that he was at war, so I can't go to see him, and that's actually a little bit of an issue because I want to go and see him, so I want to get him to fortify my buildings for me. But what we can do, it might make him like me a little bit less, is I can alter my contract. Again, this is a Lyra, so a Lyra that reminded me that I can do this. Okay, modify vassal contract. Okay, so at the moment I owe him 117 levies. On high levy contribution it'll be 164, in return for which I get guaranteed council rights. Okay, he probably, will he stop liking me? Didn't seem to make any difference. Okay, yeah, that's made no difference. Now all I've got to do is go to his council, resign as Chancellor, and that happens immediately, and then I can demand council position, and you can see here I have 0 income gold. I can go to Marshal, Steward, and I'm now on 2.2. I've got to wait for him to come out of prison, and then I'm going to go and see if I can get him to build up my fortifications for me. But more about that if and when the opportunity arises. Thank you, everybody. That was absolutely brilliant. All of that advice has made an absolutely massive difference. Okay, so I guess we need to do a feast, see if we can get rid of some of this stress, so that when we get all the secrets in a minute, we'll be in good shape. Hold a feast. Confirm. Okay, first thing, we want it to be here, so there's no travel cost, no risk. Minimum cost only costs 30. Recreation is what we want. Guests. This is the chap, Mayor Gruger of Duvno. And we can start the feast. And by the time we come back, fingers crossed, we'll be able to go and visit our liege. Already got a little bit more prestige towards sorting out the culture later. Right, the only reason we're not getting money from our patriarch is because he doesn't have any gold. So who is this lady? Now, she has a modest amount of money, but she does have an income. So we'll attempt to blackmail her. We'll not worry about if it stresses us, even if it's critical. She can give us 6, but I think we'll wait. She's getting plus 0.3 a month. This is my physician. And this is the Chancellor of my liege. There's an opportunity to lose a lot of stress. Right, I like this. A lot of people like me more, and I'll still lose a significant amount of stress. Just got a big stack of money. That's really great. Every guest gains 10 opinion of me. Yeah, that's worth it for 50 gold. Right, this is my physician. She's going nuts. Okay, and this is Dusika. And my wife don't like it. So this is my physician. This is my wife. They don't like each other. Who do I throw out? Well, let's just get some prestige. Fabulous. I'm getting closer to forming a rivalry with him. Okay, I'm trying to avoid rival. I've gained a rival. Okay, it is what it is. Stressed me a little bit, but I'm about to lose a lot of stress at the end of the activity. 72. Gained 20 legitimacy, 35 prestige, and 5 opinion for everybody. I think that's pretty good. I can become an eager reveller. Finish the feast. Right, I'm already home. Not doing grand tournaments and things, certainly not at the moment. Right, he's still in prison, so let's just hang in there. I am going to increase my army very slightly, but I don't want to go below 129. 110. I don't want to go below 110 because I think that's how much this thing is going to cost. Another penniless woman. Right, Frida, find me a duke with a lot of money. Right, this chap is now swayed. Out of interest, could I bring them all over now? No. Okay, I'm slowly swaying him, but to be fair, he's a rival now. Ah, my liege is out. Okay, so let's pay homage to my liege, see if we can get him on our side. And this looks good. Accept travel plan, 8 gold. I think this will be worth it if I get something out of it. Here we are. All hail the king. It's getting 10 opinion of me. Right, let's go home. Okay, let's take the gold. Let's petition liege. My borders. Now they'll all go up like 2. Let's have a look at them. So this is one. This is it's all the castles that border foreign realms. So this is castle level 1. 6, 4, 1. 1, 6, 4, 1. Let's have a look. Oh, here's a lady with some money. Blackmail. A little bit of stress. Never did anyone any harm. She's not earning any extra. Let's just get the money off of them. Right, I don't want to lose 50. Let's do it with the 75 prestige. Doesn't look like I've got it. So that's 25, 20, 25. Unconvinced. Okay, well that was a waste of 8 gold, 75 prestige, but you never know. If you don't try, you don't get. I think the problem is he doesn't like me very much, and Elira made the point, really good point, that the good way is to join his wars. The thing is, I think, like, almost from a roleplay perspective, I don't want to join his wars if he's been brought in as an ally for something that's a long, long way away. But if he's defending, and there's a reasonable chance of me contributing to a win, then I'm all up for it. Because this will cost us, yes, we can. Well, 66 is a bit much there. Need to have enough here. Oh, it's gone down to 2.8. That's only because I'm building up some troops. Alright, we're about to get it. How long for the truce? Hey, we've got a count. He should have money. He does indeed. Well, stress, but not terrible. Right, if he's gaining, we'll wait until he gets to 50. 105. I have got this useless guy. If I change, I should have changed my religion before it happened. If I change my religion now, yes, still 105. Okay, that was a mistake. I could have saved some. If I'd have changed to this guy's 12, he would have been much better. Irrational blackguard. He's not particularly good. Glory to God. That's fine. Okay. Right, let's get you on religious relations. I've got to wait for this to be finished in 8 months. Right, I'm struggling now because I'm not succeeding in swaying him. I don't care about him. Let's go for this. Let's sway her. It's got to be a better chance. 95%. Okay, so that's why I've gone into critical stress. I can take this over. I've got a spare holding. And when I take Donji Kraji, I can still go up 1 because I put my wife onto stewardship, which is +6. That on its own should do it, shouldn't it? But I can also swap to domain focus. Okay. Right, we're going to take the caves. We're going to take Srebrenica off these people, so we need to move up to here. And we're going to revoke this title. Now, he won't like me, but there's no real problem with that. That should increase my money in time. Once this place gets up to 100%. What's it on at the moment? 44. It's not terrible. Low count. Yeah, low county control. We've also got Thieves Guild, inefficient census. There's actually quite a few things. So I can now build the Grand Temple, Grand Cathedral. Give me +2 a month. Holding taxes up 20%. Yeah, better development. Obviously more piety. So that's something that I will eventually want to build, I think, as a part of this building the Kingdom of Bosnia thing. This looks like a duke. It's a duke. It's a wealthy duke. 82%. Fingers crossed. Okay, we got 2 payments. Right, we can get money from him straight away. 4 months. Let's see. We've got the money. Let's pop that up. Increase control involvement. Inefficient census lost. That is going to be helping our money. Okay. Stewardship perk. Do you know what? I want him to live a long time. I'm going to go for Taxman. What are we on at the moment? 3.7. Taxman. I am running it and will be running it for a while. It's gone up by 0.1. Wow. Okay, I can do this now. Okay, where are we with the army? Guess we can wait 2 months. Okay, it's a nice de-stressor. Tiny bit of, it's the most useless thing. I should never have bought it. Okay. Right, let's declare war. 63 prestige. Right, so I don't want to go there. I want to be here, so I don't have to cross this river. 23, that's pretty good. Selection of 23. Should have an easy victory. Who have we captured? Oh, you're a useless guy. Right, let's have a look at the victory. We killed 252, lost about a half of that. How long till this falls? 5 months. Pretty quick. Frieda is swayed. Keep swaying her for now. Or a Duchess. Lots of money. Let's go for it. Get her 55 now. I'm somewhat stressed. I don't think I went for the obligations thing, did I? Okay, I need to go for that. Okay. Isilbert has died. Well, that's okay. Because I've got Sanko. Ah, now who's leading my army? Right, I need Sanko in there. Let's just see if we can pick up any, doing a little bit of a fishing trip. Medium chance of children. Okay, let's get this chap in. Hopefully get some Amazonian traits into the court. He's a good soldier. Right, okay. I know we should have done this before we went to war, but you know. Right, we've won. Ooh. Ransom? No, it won't let us do that. Okay, so what we got here? Right, it's help legitimacy. Got a little bit of money coming in here. And now we've got this problem that so first thing I'm going to do is change to domain focus. Nice. That's not enough. Then I'm going to put the Queen onto manage domain, and that is enough. Okay, we're in great shape now. Just hope they don't buy anything. This chap doesn't buy anything before we get our 50 gold. Okay, looks like this chap's doing well. Bring us in a bit of money now as well. 0.3, 134. So what we now need is 250 gold. Is it 250? We need to chip it. You know, she's penniless. Yeah, okay. Very good son here. I'll use a little bit of stress. Okay, we're at 79%. Then we can move on to Donji Crage, which is at 3. So this is the kind of thing, peasant rebellion, a good idea to join those and help him put them down. Okay, let's get this 50. We're very, very close. Frieda is swayed. She's only at 58. Okay, let's not keep it up. This is Kaiser Heinrich's court. No point doing my own court because I don't really have any vassals. None of them have an awful lot of money. This seems like a good deal. Yeah, excellent. All those extra benefits for just 20 gold. But now I was nearly there, and now I've gone, oh, why have I gone down? I don't understand why I've just gone down. Right, I think I have a little bit of time before it matters. Let's hope it comes back up somehow. Okay, I've just had a hill fort built in Donji Crage. Didn't even look at it, did I? Okay, 5 holdings. Small hill fort and level 2 mines. That's excellent. But she's only doing 4 now. She was doing 6. She's infirm. Sorry. But we were never quite life partners. Right, I want somebody infertile. Good stewardship. Let's have an Anglo-Saxon Catholic. Expired my alliance, that's fine. Right, she's on managed domain on that, so she has to stay on managed domain. Okay. Okay, so my wife became infirm and I divorced her. I'm not the most compassionate thing. I'm supposed to be compassionate. Okay, very well, you know best. Let's have a crack at Hungary. Ah, what's this war? You see, this is it. I don't want to get involved in a war for this. The Kingdom of Norway. Yeah. Not interested. And he's only in there as an ally. No, that's not what I'm doing. Oh, 120 gold. Okay. So we now can become a duke. Now that's going to do 2 things. It's going to increase the number of men-at-arms regiments that we can have. And it's going to allow us to have vassals, potentially. So that could be very, very useful indeed. Legitimacy goes up. Our prestige goes up. I think we get an additional knight. Okay, let's take this opportunity. Okay, they're doing all right. Okay, let's take this opportunity to see if we can get ourselves some decent knights. I'm quite happy with 17. C. Okay, let's have him too. Okay, so we just got some quite good knights. So this, we need our marshal working on this. So I think we'll easily be on 5 gold per turn by the time that's got up to 100% control. So we're gonna finish there, but let's just recap all of the things that we're doing. So we've already got that religion kind of sorted out. Our next big goal is going to be to build this special building, this mine. I'm a little bit concerned that I might die, so I think next episode we might just have a look at my son, who's not particularly good, but his son, well, it's early days, but there's potential. We're going to be allowing prestige to build up, but once we've got that mine, we'll start working actively on getting more and more prestige. And the whole thing really will be all about getting enough prestige, probably about 4, maybe 4,500 to change our culture. And then we'll start thinking about how we're going to take over Lower Bosnia and the rest of Zakumia. Okay, that's basically the plan. We can build up our military quite strong. I think that we'll be able to take people like this on once we've built it up properly. I'm quite excited about becoming the head of my own my own culture, and it having its own religion, and it covering a very, very specific kind of like national area and forming the kingdom of it. It's quite exciting. So in no rush to form the kingdom of Bosnia. I am in a rush to build these mines and to, you know, just use that kind of income to be able to kind of like speed up, just kind of snowball to a more and more powerful realm. We're definitely playing tall for a little while. I'd quite like this, but it's my lieges. I'm kind of playing, we're trying to make him like me. So, okay. All right. We're going to finish there. We'll be back on Tuesday. I can't wait to find out what's going to happen. Take care of yourselves in the meantime. Bye-bye.